All right, buckle up, everybody, because today we are diving headfirst into the crazy world of meme coins.
Oh,
Meme
yeah.
coins, those digital tokens that seem to erupt from the internet like,
Like a volcano.
yeah, exactly. And today's eruption, well, the one we're looking at today is CheekyChimpInferno.
AKA CCI.
CCI, that's right. Now, if you're thinking meme coins, seriously,
Yeah.
I hear yawn, but trust me on this. This one has got everyone buzzing.
It really has. It's everywhere.
And we're going to find out, is it all hype? Or could there be something more? Something with,
Substance.
yeah, some real potential simmering beneath the surface. I'm excited to dig in.
Me too.
So meme coins, they often start as a joke,
Right?
but then they can, leverage the power of online communities.
In a way that, like traditional investments just can't. I mean, stocks, bonds, they don't have the same.
Yeah.
It's like a whole new world.
It's fascinating, this intersection of internet culture
Yeah.
and economics.
Absolutely.
So let's get right into it. Let's paint a picture of CCI. Close your eyes, okay, and picture this. A mischievous chimp, sunglasses on, a banana in one hand,
Classic.
and a lighter in the other.
Oh, this is good.
Now, that's the mascot.
Love it.
And the whole vibe is, burning bananas, fueling the fun. It's all about that energy. And it's built on the Solana blockchain, which means faster transactions, cheaper transactions compared to, say, Bitcoin or Ethereum.
Yeah, Solana's known for that. Speed and efficiency.
But is that enough? Is that enough to stand out in the crowded
It's a crowded jungle out there.
jungle of meme coins?
It really is.
So there's this thing, this burn mechanism. It's really key here.
Okay, yeah. The banana burning chimp.
Yeah.
That's where it gets interesting. So with every transaction, a small percentage of CCI is destroyed. Poof, gone.
Like magic.
It's like a self-destruct button built right into the code,
Wow.
And the goal is to decrease the supply to make it more scarce and theoretically increase the value of the tokens that are left. So
Yeah.
think of a limited edition comic book or a vintage, baseball card.
Okay, yeah.
The rarer it is, the more people want it.
Yeah.
And the more valuable it becomes.
That makes sense. So you're saying it's kind of like a limited edition item, right?
Yeah.
Becoming rarer over time.
Right.
And therefore more valuable.
Yeah.
But does that always, crypto is so unpredictable.
Oh, absolutely.
Does that always pan out the way they hope it will?
You're right to be cautious, It's not a guaranteed path to success. There's been plenty of projects that have tried similar things, and some, well, they haven't.
They've crashed and burned.
They've crashed and burned, yeah. So it's important to
be careful.
be cautious. But what I find so interesting about all of this, about CCI, is they're really leaning into the whole virality thing.
Oh, yeah.
They're sending out inflatable chimps to influencers. TikTok,
I've seen those. It's overrun with people dressed as chimps. It's like, what is going on? Is this just a marketing ploy or?
Well, think about it this way.
Go ahead.
In the meme coin world, attention is everything. You need to grab people's attention. These tactics, they might seem crazy, but they're designed to do just that. To grab your attention, build hype, and create a sense of community. FOMO,
Fear of missing out.
Exactly. People
Yeah.
don't want to be left behind. It's everyone's talking about CheekyChimpInferno. I got to get in on this.
And it's definitely working. I'm seeing CCI everywhere.
Yeah.
But beyond all the hype, beyond the spectacle,
Right.
is there any actual substance? What makes this different from all the other,
The countless
other meme coins that have, kind of come and gone?
faded away.
Yeah, faded away.
That's the key question, isn't it? So we need to peel back the layers
Okay.
and look beyond the surface. And actually, the source material we have here, it highlights 3 key things that make CCI different.
All right, I'm ready. Hit me.
Okay, so first, the community. They already have a really active community, dedicated hashtags on, X, the old
Okay.
Twitter,
Great.
lively discussions happening on Telegram. That's a good sign
A really good sign.
because a strong community, that's what can make or break a meme coin.
Yeah, they're like the evangelists.
Exactly.
They spread the word.
They create a sense of ownership.
Yeah.
And that's powerful.
Powerful stuff. Okay, so strong community, that's one.
Point number 1,
It's number 2.
the development team. This is important. Unlike some of those rug pull projects.
Oh, yeah, where they just disappear.
Yeah, the developers vanish overnight. The CCI devs, they're actually engaging with the community.
Really?
Yeah, they're answering questions,
That's great.
laying out their roadmap. So it's there's a level of transparency,
Yeah.
which is essential in this world, in the
Okay.
crypto world,
Very good.
because there's so many scams and so much volatility.
Yeah, you got to be able to trust. Okay, so that's 2 points for substance over hype. We've got a vibrant community, engaged developers.
Sure.
What's the third element that stood out?
The third one is market cap. It's basically the total value of all the CCI out there in circulation. And right now it's relatively low. So that means the project is still early
Early stages.
stages. And that could be a huge opportunity for investors who are looking for big gains.
But,
And this is a big but, there's also increased risk.
right, high risk, high reward. That's kind of the motto of crypto, isn't it?
That's the game.
But is that low market cap? I mean, could it mean that the project is like struggling to gain traction?
That's the million-dollar question. And honestly, we don't know. There are no guarantees in this space.
Right.
But when you combine that low market cap
Yeah.
with a strong community and those active developers, it starts to get interesting. There's potential there.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I'm starting to see why CCI is making so much noise.
Uh,
But we got to be real here. We're talking about meme coins. They're volatile. They're speculative. This is risky business.
Absolutely. We have to be responsible here. We are not giving financial advice.
That's right.
What we're doing is we're looking at the information and we're trying to understand why CCI is, getting so much attention.
Yeah.
But any decision to invest or not to invest, that's up to you. Do your own research.
Always do your research.
Think about your risk tolerance, your financial goals.
It's so important.
Yeah.
Don't just jump in blindly.
Exactly.
All right, so we've laid the groundwork.
We've set the stage.
We've got a good understanding now of what CCI is all about. But the big question remains, is this just a fleeting trend, or is CheekyChimpInferno here to stay?
That's what we're going to find out.
We'll dig deeper in the next part of our deep dive. So stick around. We'll be right back after a quick break. Okay, so we're back and trying to solve the CCI puzzle. Is it just another meme coin that's going to fade away, or is there something, something more here? And one thing that really stands out to me is the branding.
Oh, for sure.
Like, it's clever, right? That cheeky chimp with the shades and burn the bananas, fuel the fun. It's all very tongue-in-cheek.
It's very memorable.
It's attention-grabbing.
Yeah, and that's the whole point, isn't it? They're tapping into this whole meme culture online and creating this brand identity that resonates with people, like a younger audience, people who are really into the whole digital space.
Yeah, totally. It's like they're making investing fun.
Exactly.
It's not just about like buying a token.
It's an experience.
It's about joining a tribe.
Right.
Being part of something.
And maybe making some money along the way.
Yeah, exactly. It's making crypto, which can be so serious, so complex.
Intimidating.
It's making it accessible and fun.
Yeah, it's like a breath of fresh air.
It really is.
Yeah.
And speaking of other meme coins, the source mentioned Bonk and Womif. Have you heard of those?
Oh, yeah, for sure. They've both done really well.
Yeah.
They've built these strong communities, playful branding, similar to CCI.
Yeah.
And I've even heard rumors there's talk of CCI partnering with those projects.
Really?
Yeah, which could be huge. Imagine, all those communities coming together.
There would be a lot of eyeballs.
A lot of attention, yeah. More users, more buzz. That's what it's all about.
Okay, so we've got partnerships, we've got community, we've got this burn mechanism, this cheeky branding. It's starting to feel like this could be bigger than just another meme coin.
I think so, too.
But could this be the thing that finally helps meme coins gain, wider acceptance? Or are we just, getting caught up in the hype?
That's the question, isn't it? I mean, on the one hand, you've got this growing community. You've got a development team that's actually engaged, a unique approach that's really turning heads.
Yeah.
That's a powerful combination.
Yeah, it is. But then on the other hand, meme coins, they're still seen as super risky.
Right.
Prone to scams, those pump and dump schemes. Can CCI overcome that perception?
Yeah, that's the challenge. It's a fascinating dilemma. Because meme coins like CCI, they're challenging the way things have always been done in finance. They're bringing in these new concepts, engaging a whole new generation that's grown up with the internet, with digital assets.
Right.
It's a potential shift in how we think about money.
It's kind of like a social experiment, isn't it?
It really is.
Can a project built on memes and community engagement actually disrupt the financial landscape?
It's exciting, but also, a little scary.
I agree. The potential is there, but it's uncharted territory. We don't know how this is going to play out. The success of CCI, or any meme coin for that matter, it depends on so many things. Regulation, how the market feels, the overall sentiment, and of course, can projects like CCI deliver real value? It can't just be hype.
So we can analyze the trends, we can look at the community, the tokenomics, but ultimately, the future of CCI, even the future of meme coins, it's still up in the air.
Exactly.
It's a story that's still being written.
And we're all watching to see how it ends. What's clear is that CCI, it's pushing the boundaries, right?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
making us rethink our assumptions about what an investment is, what a community is, what even a currency can be.
Absolutely.
And regardless of what happens, whether it succeeds or fails,
Mm-hmm.
CCI is leaving its mark.
Without a doubt.
It's a fascinating story. We'll be back after a short break to continue our deep dive into CCI.
Okay, so we've explored a lot about CCI. We talked about the burn mechanism, the community, those developers, the branding. But what does it all mean for someone listening?
Well, I think it shows how fast the world of finance is changing. Meme coins like this, fueled by internet culture and community engagement, they're really shaking things up.
Yeah, they're definitely challenging how we think about investing. And for me, the biggest takeaway is the power of community. I mean, CCI created a whole tribe around their little chimp mascot,
Right?
and that shared excitement, it's like it's creating real market activity.
It is. It's amazing. It shows how a strong online community can build momentum, drive adoption, and, yeah, potentially affect the value of a digital asset, for sure. But we got to remember the risks, too, right? Meme coins are still very speculative. This market, it can change like that.
Oh yeah, it's volatile. We've seen projects just like this crash and burn, and investors are left with, well, nothing.
Yeah, that's the scary part. So I guess the question is, should someone jump on the CCI bandwagon? I know we can't give financial advice, but what are some things people should think about after listening to us?
I think the biggest thing is realizing that meme coins, even though they seem silly, they're a big change in finance. They're making investing accessible to more people, using the power of online communities and introducing these new ideas that challenge the old ways of doing things.
It's like we're seeing this clash between internet culture and traditional finance, and we don't know what's going to happen next.
Exactly. But one thing's for sure, meme coins are here to stay, and they're making us think differently about money.
CCI, with its community, that branding, and the burn mechanism, it's leading the charge. It's a fascinating story, but it's just one example of all the crazy stuff happening with meme coins.
There's so much innovation, so much experimentation. It's an exciting time.
It really is. This deep dive has been incredibly insightful. We looked at how CCI works, the psychology of the community, and what it all means for the future of finance.
It's a big picture.
But ultimately, to invest or not, that's up to each person listening.
Absolutely. Make informed decisions, understand the risks and rewards, check out different projects, and don't be afraid to ask questions.
This world of meme coins, it's complex and it's changing all the time.
But it's full of potential, too.
As we wrap up our deep dive into CheekyChimpInferno, remember this. The future of finance is happening right now, and you can be part of it. Stay curious, stay informed, and do your research.
And hey, maybe that little chimp with the lighter, maybe he will show us the way to a more inclusive and fun financial future.
Thank you for joining us on this wild ride. We'll see you next time for another deep dive into something amazing that's changing our world.